The latest round of storms in California created punishing travel conditions across the state on Saturday, with icy roads snarling traffic in the Sierra Nevada mountains and downpours cutting off roadways south of San Francisco along the central coast. By Saturday afternoon, mountain highways had closed several times after cars and trucks lost control and spun out in the high winds and heavy snow. In warmer parts of California, ground that was still saturated from the previous 2 weeks of storms created the conditions for mudslides and flooding. Driving conditions were especially treacherous in the northeastern part of the state. Late Saturday morning, the National Weather Service said it was dangerous to impossible to travel in Sierra Nevada because of whiteout conditions. At lower elevations, flooding, landslides, and downed trees and power lines cut off roads. Areas burned by wildfires were especially vulnerable to the heavy rains, including about 60 miles northwest of Sacramento in Rumsey Canyon, where a highway was closed on Saturday because of a landslide. Mr. Motes Chan said that heavily burned areas were vulnerable to slides because the burned layer of the ground can be hard and shell-like. When looser soil above the hard layer becomes saturated with water, it can slip out. Floods and mudslides were also a concern in Southern California, though the storm conditions on Saturday were less severe than in Northern and Central California,